This is Gary Chester. First of all, I got to compliment you. You did everything right. Even the singing was proper. Okay? Now, here's a couple of corrections. First, loosen up your bass drum so it sounds like a cardboard box. It has too much of an intonational pitch, okay, for recording. When you're reading, don't stop when you get to the bottom of the page. Go right on to the next page all the time. It's good for your eyes, especially when you're reading charts. You're not always with the click. Also, your hands aren't together. Work on that. On system 4, your snare drum sounds like tom-tom. Now, the reason why your tom-tom shakes, or whatever you call it, is because your drums are not tuned correctly. You have sympathetic sounds going through the set of drums, and that's why everything vibrates, you know? So you've got to find a pitch that's not involved in a snare drum, because the sound of the lesson was very, very bad. It sounded like a tom-toms, and it's not supposed to be that way. You must hear all the pitches. So evidently your problem is tuning your drums. The bass drum is the first thing. Your tom-tom is too highly pitched. It's right in the hue of a sound for the snare drum, so therefore you're getting a vibration. If you check your tuning, and when you come to the studio, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If your top tom-tom is vibrating high enough, there's a sympathetic sound that goes into the snare drum, and that snare drum will always vibrate. So you've got to find a pitch that's out of the hue of the tone of the snare drum, which is confusing, I know, but that's the problem. All your drums should sound like they're dead. They're too alive, and that's why you're getting all those sounds that you don't want. But we'll do that in the studio. I called you this afternoon to give you directions to my new studio. I just rented a house because I can't stand it anymore. And it's Bob Colombi's house, the drummer we used to play with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It's an old house, it's beat up and everything, but I've got to start teaching. So I'm sending this tape back, and you're due here in my studio on, wait a second, Tuesday, the 11th of November at 3 p.m. Okay, Gary? And when you call me, I'll give you directions. But meantime, your new lesson would be System 6 and 7 in the book. But first of all, before you can do anything else, get the sound better. You realize that just as well as I do. Until we are centered, it's very important for you to hear the click track. So make sure that click track is so you can hear it, so you can play with it, not against it. Okay? All right, as soon as you call me, we'll know more about your schedule here. I'd like to get you in the studio because you need a lot of straightening out. Okay, babe? Okay, God bless you, and I'll see you on the 11th. Okay? Besides, you have to send $50 now because this tape costs you $50. It's $50 a tape. After today, it'll only cost you $35. Okay? For the lesson in the studio. Okay, babe. Again, God bless you. Bye-bye.